The baby in the belly is bigger than his mother's temper. Just one fetal movement brought cars weighing 6,000 pounds closer to him. This scene also made my friend's jaw dropped, and it was worthy of the blood of one Magneto. In order to allow the baby to be born safely, the girls rented a wall for him. It was an abandoned fungus fire storage made of concrete. Only such a place could make Polaris feel a little at ease, but this was far from enough. They knew that there would be an anomaly when the baby was born, so the three mind-reading sisters used their charm ability to break into the residents' committee and ask the management to evacuate the surrounding residents on the grounds of leakage. However, the other party was not about. How could you easily believe their lies? But after the temptation of money overcame the manager's reason, everything went step by step according to the plan. They intensively built a special delivery room in the center of the arsenal. The materials were all made of bulletproof glass and special plastic. The purpose was to isolate all iron objects. When the completion was about to be completed, the baby in Polaris's belly couldn't bear it anymore. Friends quickly took him to the special delivery room, but the pain still made the surrounding iron objects move. Even the forklift that had not had time to remove was no exception. Luckily, Polaris currently has the situation under control. After lying on a comfortable soft bed with the help of friends, it was a heart-wrenching cry. The leaked energy made the lights in the warehouse flicker constantly, and the electrical system in the whole building was tested. But even if Polaris tried all his strength, the baby just wouldn't come out. As the North Star exerted its strength again, the iron barrel outside was also affected by the energy. After that, there was the iron pipe. The door was damaged, and then the car automatically approached the delivery room without wind. Just as Polaris used his last trace of strength, the car outside the door and the thick steel pipe on it were also disturbed by energy, but the child still didn't want to come out. This situation is not good. The doctor thinks that this is caused by some psychological barrier in Polaris. If this problem cannot be solved, it will be difficult for their mother and son to be safe. So the three mind-reading sisters came on stage. They used illusion to invade Polaris's consciousness, appeared as mutants in her brain, won the battle, and established a new era of peace and prosperity, and her baby was growing up healthily and strongly. Soon the North Pole. Regaining consciousness, he saw everything he wished for, fueling his goal with a surge of determination that filled Polaris's being. The birth of the child this time is really shocking. The electricity system in the whole city was down, but the baby was born safely. The North Star named the child. Morning is the meaning of dawn, which represents a new beginning. But the image of the birth of dawn still alarmed the higher authorities, and the power outage was made headlines. In order to avoid future troubles, Sister Mouth ordered the three mind-reading sisters to eradicate the insider, and only the manager of that committee. You know, the next day, they first ordered the Shadow Man to secretly kill the guard, while the three sisters stared at the fat manager who was about to flee by plane. When she saw the three sisters, she felt that things were a little wrong. However, in front of the mutants, an ordinary person was too weak. When the three sisters used illusion, the fat manager slowly walked to the abyss of death, but the forklift suddenly rushed out, stole the limelight. From this, it is not difficult to see the bitter heart of Sister Mouth.